Hello and welcome to Controversy TV.
Yeah, tell me what these things is. What this is?
Utah I met. I'd heard about Utah.
We have access to the Bahamas' foremost forensic accounting.
This program on that night was so compelling, I had to watch it.
To describe Utah, there are three words that come to mind: committed, tenacious, and determined.
Tears I Cried tells the story of the endless search I went through to find my biological father.
And let there be no tears in this place. Let there be no tears in this place.
The book has touched me greatly because I was able to identify with it on a personal basis.
Utah, you know, I shy.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of Controversy TV. By Lincon, Saturday was just awesome. But I mean, I couldn't really believe the turnout. I mean, the amount of people who came to support, the amount of hurting people, the amount of people who pulled me aside and said, Utah, I have a similar story to yours. But Lincon, even before we get into showing a little clip of that, we got to talk, buddy.
We got to talk with them glasses you wearing. That's what we got to talk about.
What wrong with the glasses?
So you a Spike Lee now? So since you was the Spike Lee of the Bahamas, you got to dress like Spike Lee now.
I remember the glasses, buddy. Nothing wrong with that.
You wear the glasses?
Yeah.
Spike Lee of the Bahamas, baby. That's it, right? Yeah.
But we got to talk, and as a matter of fact, Hubert, we need to talk. My good friend, my buddy.
But you ain't your friend no more. Brave Davis is your friend.
My Prime Minister. Hubert is my friend. We need to talk.
You can't be friends with Hubert and Brave Davis. How you can do that?
I'm friends with everybody, man.
You got to pick one.
Any man who is a man with great knowledge and integrity, I can friend them.
All right. Your new friends is Brave Davis and Fred Mitchell.
Well, I mean, that's who came to support me. I mean, well, I know...
Hubert was in there.
No, Hubert wasn't there. But Desmond Bannister wanted to be there, but he had to go to Andres. Charles Maynard wanted to be there, but he had other obligations from before. You know, but don't forget, Senator Anthony Musgrove was there. Don Sanders, who ran against Shane Gibson, was there. Paul Morse was there. Fred Mitchell, Philip Brave Davis. That was balanced.
Yeah, it was balanced. You had PLPs on there for them there.
Yeah.
All right, good. So they.
But I know why Hubert didn't come. I personally delivered a book to Hubert at his office. He wasn't there, but I gave it to the secretary.
Okay.
But Hubert, we need to talk about this nation.
Let's talk them now, then Hubert just watch the show.
You talk. You started.
Me?
Yeah, you started.
You sure you want me to do the talking?
Go ahead.
People start getting scared when they start talking.
You started.
I see when I go on that mic on Saturday, people start trembling. They start shaking. Oh my God, what you can say, including you? There are two people who happen to have, you know, intercourse one time, and, you know, something happened. You know, there are a few people in this building who have not had intercourse. This is a good Lincon. You know, no, and I'm saying this to get to an important point. You know, and I had to go on the internet and correct somebody, and tell them that, all of us, go through these things, and even Solomon, one of the greatest kings who ever lived, and the wisest man. The Bible said there will be no one wise as him ever again in this world. Solomon came about as a result of the union between David and Bathsheba, the woman who he saw on top of the roof, and he said, I want some of that. And then he dealt with the woman and killed her husband. As bad as what he do, God used that situation to bring the wisest man in this world. So never judge a situation. No one never judge people's mistakes, because some good things come out of mistakes. Some very good things. Okay, now back to you, Hubert and Tommy. Now, see, last time when we was talking to the government, about their failures, when the PLP is in power, people assume that we was anti-PLP. We were not anti-PLP. All right? I am not PLP, and I am not FNM. I am Bahamian, and I care for my country. So when something was going wrong, you have a party in power, they in charge. But I can tell you one thing right now. Tommy West, right now as it relates to crime, you are a failure. All right? I can't say it no worse or no better. Actually, I could say it worse, but that wouldn't make TV. You are a failure as it relates to dealing with the crime in this country. Crime is getting worse and worse, and you guys have no solution. If you already know what to do, step down and let some people who know what to do deal with crime.
Now, I don't know if I can fully agree with you that Tommy Dankers is a failure because we continue having crime. But I can ask you this, Lincoln. What do you suggest that Tommy Dankers do?
Resign.
And what? What next? What after that?
Put someone there. Put Bronville McCartney there. Let's see what he could do.
So why you think Tommy Dankers can't handle it?
He has no ideas. He has nothing to deal with this, you know. He is responsible, all right? That's who I got to talk to. It ain't that I don't like Tommy. Tommy is my boy, all right? But it ain't that I don't like him. But he's responsible.
Well, I see a lot of action, you know. I see a lot of different stuff happening. I see them doing stuff, right? But I mean, they ain't solving no problem.
Right, you don't stop talking stupidness on the side of me.
Lincoln, I just watched a clip with the commissioner of police, those out in the streets. He actually in the streets making arrests himself and stuff like that. They doing stuff. But what I say
that is a photo op. If the police commissioner out there making arrests himself, that's a photo op. If you fall for that, you just as slow as Tommy.
Well, what do you suggest they do, Lincoln? I mean, I hear, because I...
Look here, we need to deal with our laws on the books, all right? The laws are stupid, all right? Do you realize, and they even have a commercial that has come on with this, I can't believe they're ashamed to have that commercial out. You get some fellas who got caught with $500,000 worth of marijuana last week. Last week they were given sentenced to 30 months in prison. That's less than 3 years. 30 months in prison, all right? In jail time, that can end up being less than 2 years because you know it's 9 months for every year, whatever, right? But 30 months is what they get. Boss. On a serious note, they get 2.5 years, right? Graffiti. The sentence for graffiti is 10 years. But you get catch with $500,000 worth of dope and you get 2.5 years. What the hell is that?
But then that don't fall under Tommy. That fall under the
No, that's the law. That's the law on the whole I'm talking about. I said one of the things we need to deal with is the law. All right? If Tommy's in charge of that, he can make suggestions. You know, any sitting MP, PLP or FNM,
yes,
can move for a bill to be passed. Any MP could present a bill to the House of Assembly. Any MP. So if the PLP ain't presenting no bills, they slack too. Because if it's a bill that benefits the Bahamas, the and the PLP present it, it should be FNMs should vote for it. Right, but they're lazy. When they're in opposition, they don't present no bills, even though they can present bills.
Lincoln, let's cut to the chase, man. Let's cut to the... What?
I get into the chase. Look here, man. Don't tell me how long to talk.
Well, tell me what needs to be done.
Because I am hot with this crime that's going on in this country. People dying every day, and we play in politics. All right? The fellas on the street got this talk, so I'll do 2 for you. All right? Because they know if they commit a murder, the most time they can do is the 2 years before they're eligible to get bail. And after they get bail, the case will never come up again.
My Lord.
All right? You will get a more stiffer penalty if you're robbing someone and you shoot them and you let them live. If you kill them, you could be in jail, the system clog up, you get bail in 2 years and your case will never come up. So it's better. That's why the fellas robbing and they killing. Because they would get more time if they just rob you than if they rob you and kill you. So they robbing you and still shooting you.
Lincoln, what need to be done?
I can't believe all these educated people in the house can't see this. All right? The one crime you sure you will not get punished for in this country is murder. That is why the murder rate is so serious. The fella, you know, allegedly, you know, come out jail and allegedly his girlfriend get pregnant for someone else, you know, according to the Punch. And he killed the whole family.
What a secret. I mean...
These fellas have no fear of the law. Hubert, if you ain't know what to do, make me Prime Minister for 1 day.
one day, there will be no more murders in this country.